Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Comment down below what you guys are thankful for. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thankful for you. Today we're checking out A Promise by Xiu Xiu. The setup looks weird because they removed their music off Spotify. So we're on Bandcamp. Yeah, I listened to A Girl with a Basket of Fruit, and I like their new album. I forget what the album's called. It's like 13-inch Frank. Ooh, that sounds... I'm sorry, I don't even... Let's get into it. Sad Pony Guerrilla Girl.
Say I'm a loca because I am a girl. You say that I am your secret love. You say to be quiet. I like my gun, driving my little car.
You might also like Fortnite by Taylor Swift. What?
Going home, go home to your kids. I'm gonna be quiet and
Ooh. Ow, bro.
I like my gun, driving my little car. I like my gun, driving my little car.
That was strange. That was very strange. I kind of enjoyed that one though. There's like a lot of like interesting elements, like a lot of interesting like comforting elements, but also like very like unsettling at the same time. It's a weird mixture, very weird mixture of feelings there. That one part was very hard to listen to, like that like screeching ass, like fork on a plate ass noises going on. That was interesting. Track 2 is Apistat Commander. Is it gonna jump scare me?
This chance to drop. Oh my God, my God, my God.
That was interesting. It's like the song is about suicide. I like saw in the Genius lyrics here. It's about suicide. All that you left for someone, all this hurt that's wilted off, all this relief. It's the oddest thing. At first, I was about to make fun of like the instrumental. I was about like, why does it sound like so goofy for? That's it's meant to be like uncomfortable and like not sounding good in a way because of how like not comforting this fucking like theme is. You know, it's like suicide is a really hard topic to talk about. So he obviously didn't want to make it like a pleasant song to listen to or like a somber song. He wanted to make it like a really harsh, just a harsh sounding song in a way to match the feeling of what he's going through. I don't know. I think it's interesting they did that. You know. Track 3 is Walnut House.
Think about it before you spray paint. I am the dumbest bitch on the planet.
Real. Sorry.
Second. Hurting my butthole like a sweetheart. Little chickadee. Don't worry,
Ugh, super uncomfy. I don't know. That felt like I can't even really tell what he's talking about there. Talking about his butthole at one point. Talking about his mom. Don't worry, mom. On the dumpster of a nursing home. Yeah, I don't know what that song was about, but the song felt like he was losing his mind a little bit there, especially towards the end where he was just like, "Don't worry, mom," all the weird noises and stuff. I don't know. That was a very strange house. Walnut House. It sounds like obviously Nut House. Maybe that's a nod towards Nut House, like he's going crazy. Track 4 is 20,000 Deaths for Edielyn Gonzales. 20,000 Deaths for Jamie Peterson. I don't know who those people are. I have no idea. a song about maybe like abortion or something? Was that a song about abortion? Cherry oh cherry while your friend killed her baby. The song doesn't even mention anything about Edielyn Gonzales or Jamie Peterson. I have no, like, I don't even know. This is just such a weird experience. I actually like how this one sounded a lot though. I like how this one sounded a lot. I like the instrumental a lot. I kind of vibe with it weirdly enough. This is very like rough around the edges. This is very rough around the edges for sure. This is like definitely not a smooth album by any means. Like this is like very harsh on the ears, but like in an interesting way. I think I was expecting this album to be like Girl with a Basket of Fruit, where it was just like unpleasant all the way through, and this one is more like pleasant but still kind of uncomfortable, which I prefer. I don't know, it's strange. Track 5 is Pink City. If I didn't have lyrics there, I would not have known what he was talking about at all. That was really harsh. Harshest one yet, for sure. I like how I was just like, oh, this song is so pleasant. And the next song is the song, and it fucking destroys my ears. It says half the song is about a book about the Balkans War, but the other author of the book, who was strung out on heroin at the time of the Balkans War, an American guy. Okay, so maybe like the perception of the war is like skewed because the dude on heroin wrote the book. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. This is very... I don't know, it kind of explains itself. I was just very... It sounded like literally a fork on a plate as an instrumental, and then like some creepy guy on the, like, narrating it. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That was really hard to get through. Track 6 is Sad Redux-O-Grapher.
Sex me up all the time, my time to shine, did not get it. He had a dream about me. He said it did not cost me anything.
Ooh. That like made me jump a little bit. I thought it was gonna like blast my ears. I was expecting at the end there, at the part where he said it did not cost me anything. I thought it was gonna blast my ears, and then it did the exact opposite. It like played this very creepy like melody, which kind of made it like even creepier than like what I would have thought it would have done. You know, very creepy song, very weird song. It sounds like he's giving his everything to this man, and he's not giving anything back. He's like, oh, like he gave him a present of a picture of himself. And he says it doesn't cost me. He said it did not cost me anything. So the man wants sex, and then he wants love or something. I don't know. What a creepy song. What a weird song. I don't know what else to say about that one. This is very my analysis on this album is just very like feels very messy. I'm sorry if it just comes off that way. I'm just like a lot of these songs I don't even know what to say about. Like it's just like very strange. Track 7 is Blacks. Sounds like it belongs in a horror movie. Jesus, that was dark. The meaning at the bottom of the Genius says Blacks is one of the most unpredictable songs from the record. And Jamie mentions his dad, Michael, and how he confessed to him that he wanted to commit suicide. Jamie was well aware of his dad's struggles before he killed himself in 2002, only a few months before this album was released. Wow, that is terrible. That is actually terrible. And he's like, I've had enough of this life. So he was okay. He's almost narrating his own experiences from like third person. It's kind of crazy. That's a very insane. It's a very interesting perspective. That's terrible. That's fucking terrible. God, I don't even know what to say about that. I have no idea what to say about that. Kind of like track 2. It's like it sounds like so rough and so like brutal, and like the meaning is obviously also very brutal. Just such a weird, interesting experience. Track 8 is Brooklyn Dodgers.
You turned 12. This way.
this, dude. Another song where it has like very unsettling instrumentals, also like kind of addicting sounding, if that makes sense. Like it sounds really cool. Like I like how it sounds a lot, actually. I like the tapping, like the tick, 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 tick in the background. I think it's interesting. I don't know, I think this is a cool song. I didn't really get the meaning at all. I scrolled down to the bottom as well, and says it basically talks about how like his brother's moving between cities, and he's like referring to his brother as a Brooklyn Dodger because like he's hoping his brother moves back, kind of thing. I don't know. I would not have got that. I would not have understood that. I would not have caught that without the meaning at the bottom there. A lot of interesting themes for sure. A lot of very personal themes. Like this album feels like hell. You know, just like everything is going wrong. You know, like, everything's going wrong, and it's just like that feeling of like, yeah, keep moving forward. You know, I like that song. I like that meaning. Hold your head up high, Brooklyn Dodger. And when you watch me fall, please look back for the last time. Like, please come back to me. You know, I don't know. It's cool. I don't know. I think this is an interesting feeling song. This isn't as bad as like the other songs are in theme. You know what I'm saying? This isn't as negative feeling as the other songs, I feel like, but it's still good. Track 9 is Fast Car.
Kind of fast car. I wanted to myself. I got nothing to prove. Working at Eastside San Jose Child Development Center, managed to save just a little bit of money. It's kind of a problem. You live with prescription drugs, and that's the way it is. So I quit life, and that's what I did. Driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. Feeling that I belonged. I got a fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves, buy a big house and live in the suburbs. Driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. Feeling that I belonged. I can see your friends more than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. City lights lay out before us. Arms felt wrapped around my shoulder. Could be someone, be someone, be someone. Leave tonight, live and die this way.
I was completely prepared for that song to take a crazy turn. I was completely prepared. Like I thought that song was gonna go into a direction, like blast my ears or something like that. I was completely prepared for that. Like the whole time I was listening to that. That was the first like kind of like pleasant-ish sounding song, like kind of somber, but like I don't know. It felt weirdly comforting for me personally. After all the other songs, you know, he has literally nothing. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose, and he just wants to plan on leaving with this person. Also, I realized he's talking from the perspective of a girl this whole time. Does he identify as a girl or something, or is he just narrating from a girl's perspective? Also very somber because he's talking about you see your friends pet more than your kids. But then at the end, he talks about like you got a fast car. Like he's almost ignoring that. He's like a terrible person. I don't know. Very weird. Track 10 is Ian Curtis's Wishlist.
Someday, JS, it will make me want to take it too far. I will take it! Making up my Ian Curtis! Just wicked, stupid pride. Oh, what will happen? I'm just king!
What the fuck was that, dude? It kind of reminded me of track 1 a little bit. Just like very like brutal and random instrumentals. Like that loud, just like abrasive. I don't even know. That was very crazy. It sounds like he's talking from the perspective of like a girl or something. Because he's like talking to Jamie Stewart. Do you love me, Jamie Stewart? Like he is Jamie Stewart. He is Jamie Stewart, but he's talking from a perspective of someone else talking to him. It's kind of interesting. A weird album. What a weird album. I like this album more than A Girl with a Basket of Fruit. I think A Girl with a Basket of Fruit is so negative and so like terrible feeling that it like ruined my day. That like ruined after I listened to the album per video, it ruined the rest of my day. It ruined it. This album didn't ruin my day, but it's definitely like a more negative feeling album. I definitely don't prefer albums like this. I don't go back to albums like this very often. But it was an interesting experience. If I'm just going to keep it like that. My favorite songs are 20K Deaths, track 4, I like Blacks. Track 7 was good. Track 8 was also good, and track 1, I think track 1 and 3, I think those are my favorites on the album. Man, they're very harsh on the edges. This album feels like, okay, this album feels like, you know how when you take the trash out and you touch like a leaking wet trash bag? That's like what this album feels like to me. It's just like very like ugh, you know, like kind of just like hard to listen to, but also like that's like kind of what sums it up for me. It's like hard to listen to, but it's intriguing and it's an interesting experience for sure. Like pretty unforgettable experience, pretty unforgettable in my opinion. This is unforgettable. I don't think I'd ever go back to this album like that. I mean, I'd probably go back to a few songs on here, but like front to back experience, I don't think I'd ever come back to it like that. But I like a good amount of songs in here. I wish it was on Spotify still. I wish it was on Spotify. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it. That's all I got for this album. Thank you for watching me this far. Comment below what you think of this album. If you want to see this video uncut, it'll be on my Patreon, link in bio, and deuces.